Hi, kindergarten. We are going to learn this week about the 10 lepers. And I have our picture to show you. And then you'll have some cool videos this week and some activities to go with it. So here's the picture, and I'll read it to you. Let me make sure I line it up for you. Okay. Jesus healed many sick people as he shared the good news about God's kingdom. There were 10 men with a sickness called leprosy. They had painful sores all over their bodies that would not get well. They didn't have to stay in bed, but they were very sick and sad. Because of their sores, they had to stay away from other people. People who were well didn't want to get this sickness, so the men had to leave their homes and families. Day after day, they had to stay outside of the cities, and they were very lonely. Other people didn't come near the place where they stayed, and then one day they heard that Jesus was coming to their town. The sick men must have talked and been very excited. Maybe Jesus will help us. He'll be walking by any time now. And they stood far away and they watched, and soon they saw him. The men began to shout, "Jesus, Jesus, please help us." Jesus stopped and looked at the sick men. He loved all 10 of them. And Jesus said to them, "Go to the temple now. Show the priest that you are well." The priest was one of the leaders of the people. Then someone got well after being sick like this. The priest had to look at the person to make sure they really were well. Well, the men, they believed Jesus, and they started running down the road. And as they hurried off, they looked down at their hands, and they looked at their feet and their legs, and those terrible sores were gone. Jesus had made them well. They couldn't wait to get to the temple to show the priest, and they began running even faster. When suddenly one of the men stopped, and he remembered something very important. He turned around and came back to Jesus. The man saw Jesus, and he knelt down in front of Jesus and said in a very loud voice, "Oh, Jesus, thank you. Thank you for making me well." "I healed 10 men. Where are the others?" Jesus asked. The other men were still hurrying towards the temple. They were happy to be well, but they hadn't thanked Jesus for making them well. Only one man showed he loved Jesus by returning and thanking Jesus for what he had done. It's kind of like us right now with us being stuck inside, huh? We don't want to get the sickness, so we have to stay away from everybody. But the great thing that this story tells us is that you still have to be thankful for what you do have. We still have to make sure that we're thankful to Jesus. And we're going to talk a little bit more about praise and about hope and about mercy this week. So have a good day, guys. Bye.